Hey guys, my name is Hunter with Archery Northwest. I'm here at Archery World in Vancouver, Washington. Today we got the new 2025 Elite bows. I'm gonna unbox them, we're gonna shoot them, and I'll let you know my thoughts and impressions. Here are the specs for the Elite Artist. It has a brace height of 6.875 inches, a mass weight rating of 4.7 pounds, axle to axle lengths of 30 and 1/16 inch, draw length rating from 25 to 30.5 inches, speed rating up to 340 feet per second, and let off up to 90%. The specs for the Elite Hunter 33 are, it has a brace height of 6 and 1/8 inch, mass weight rating of 4.6 pounds, axle to axle of 32 and 3/4 inch, draw length of 23.5 to 30.5 inches, speed rating of up to 336 feet per second with let off up to 90%. The specs for the Elite Exalt LD are, it has a brace height of 7 and 1/8 inch, a mass weight rating of 4.8 pounds, axle to axle lengths of 35 inches, draw length from 26.5 to 32 inches, speed rating of 335 feet per second with let off up to 90%. The specs for the Elite Carbon Eon are, as a brace height of 7 and 1/16 inch, a mass weight of 4 pounds, axle to axle rating of 31 and 5/16, draw length of 25.5 to 31 inches, and speeds up to 336 feet per second with let off varying from 70 to 90%. All right, we're gonna get these new Elites set up and then take a couple test fire shots on the range. We're gonna try out the Elite's new carbon bow, the Carbon Eon. Next, we got the new Elite Artist. Next, we have the Hunter 33. Last, we have the Exalt LD. Now we're gonna do a quick little speed test on all of them. They're all gonna be set at 29 inches, 70 pounds. I'm gonna first shoot with a 375 grain arrow, and then also a 433 grain arrow. We have the Carbon Eon here. It has a speed rating of 336. Going to shoot the lighter arrow first. Now the heavier arrow. Now we have the Elite Artist. It has a speed rating of up to 340 feet per second. Lighter arrow first. Now we have the Exalt LD. This has a speed rating of up to 335 feet per second. Lighter arrow first. Last, we have the Hunter 33. It has a speed rating of up to 335 feet per second. Lighter arrow first. All right, so we're gonna shoot these bows through paper now. One of Elite's key features that they've had for a few years now is their Elite S.E.T technology, where it is tuning in the limb pocket or the limb rockers. You don't really need to know a lot about tuning a bow, but it will tell you exactly which way to turn this screw if you have a tail right or tail left tear. So we're gonna shoot it through paper, see what we get, and make some adjustments. So that is definitely a tail right tear. All right, we're gonna loosen up the S.E.T screw, and we're going to rotate this screw clockwise, because we have a tail right tear. Whatever we do to the top, we are also going to do to the bottom. Now we made those adjustments, we're going to shoot it through the paper again, see if we get a bullet hole. So we got a nice clean bullet hole with it. That's really just a testament on how easy it is to tune these bows with that S.E.T technology. All right, the Elite Carbon Eon. I really like shooting this bow. It's a really light bow. Some carbon bows are getting heavier. This one stayed right at that 4 pounds, and it is a true 4 pounds. It is really light. It has the S.E.T technology on there. It's got a brand new cam system with this floating yoke here. The draw cycle was a little stiff, but they kind of made it like that to get the speeds that we saw. This bow, I believe, has 1/4 inch adjustments on it. It's a sweet bow. It's also got a new feature on the top and bottom limb pocket, a Picatinny mount. They have a new integrated pod, that you can use as a kickstand for your bow that I believe has different positions that it will work on. The Exalt LD, that LD stands for long draw. They came out with the Exalt 35 earlier this year, so everybody kind of anticipated this long draw coming out. It's going to be the exact same riser and limb pocket, still with the S.E.T technology. This bow has a Picatinny mount for Picatinny sight here, as well as your standard sight options. Also has a QAD integrated spot, and it is tapped for a Hamskea integrated. It also has the Picatinny mount on top and bottom for their new kickstand, so that's nice. This bow goes out to 32 inches, so we'll be able to accommodate some more long draw shooters here. Overall thoughts on this, it had just a little bit of noise or vibration compared to the standard Exalt 35, but still smooth shooting bow. Has that ability to put a limb stop on it, so if you want a solid back wall. The Elite Artist. This bow is going to be kind of their main flagship model in my opinion. Has that new floating yoke system that we see out on the carbon bow. Has the new cam and that mod system, different from the rest. Has your integration accessories as far as putting a Picatinny sight on there, integrated QAD or integrated Hamskea rest. Also has the pick mounts on top and bottom if you are wanting to run their kickstand on there. This bow is going to be their fastest rated bow right now. Had kind of a little bit of an aggressive draw cycle, just like the carbon did, but it is definitely going to be one of their fastest bows out there for those guys looking for speed. Still has that S.E.T technology on there, like the carbon and the Exalt. Overall, really solid bow, really dead in the hand. I like this bow. The Hunter 33. This bow here is their flagship bow as well. It is going to be at a slightly lower price point than the rest of their models. This bow comes in right at 33 inches. This bow does not have the Picatinny sight mount option, but it does have the integrated rest option for a QAD or Hamskea. This bow is going to be coming in about $300 less than the Artist. It does not have the S.E.T technology on it. Still a fully machined riser, limb pocket, cam, just does not have that S.E.T technology features. Overall, really smooth bow. After shooting all of these new 2025 Elite bows, I'm really liking this Artist here. If I were to go with one, this bow is the one for me. I really like the axle lengths, all the specs kind of fit my build. It had a little bit of an aggressive draw cycle, but it kept me honest with my shooting. This is definitely the bow I would choose here. We have them in stock now at Archery World and should be in stock across the nation. So go in, try one out today, see what you think.